Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a deck spotlight on the No Minions Spell Hunter made by Brian Kibler, famous pro and basically card game genius. And this deck is a surprise, right? Because before Kobolds and Catacombs came out, the cards To My Side and Rhok'delar were both very criticized based on their conditions that you had to build a deck with no minions. Myself and basically everybody else in the community said that's a really big challenge to overcome, and these cards might not be strong enough to overcome that challenge. But Kibler and a lot of other people started testing, of course, no minion decks right away as they kind of rose to the challenge, essentially to prove everybody wrong. And over the first day or two of Kobolds and Catacombs, this has been one of the more successful archetypes in the expansion thus far. So let's talk about this deck a little bit and just discuss what it's all about, essentially. In many ways, this is sort of a mid-range deck. It's not a control deck despite all the spells, because many of Hunter's spells still actually create threats on the board. And as you can see from the curve here, it's actually a pretty low-cost curve deck, just with a couple late-game value generators, like Deathstalker Rexar and Rhok'delar, that create enough cards and create enough resources that you can play long games. You can win out in value matchups just because each of those create a ton of stuff independently. But ultimately, you can just win games in the mid-game too, because in particular, the card Lesser Emerald Spellstone is so incredibly strong. This card is completely busted, it turns out. Summoning 4 3/3 wolves on turn 5, as it's often very easy to do in this deck, thanks to all its secrets, is in fact not all that challenging, and is in fact a game-deciding kind of play against a ton of decks. They just don't have the tools necessary to remove it, and then you get a lot of damage, and on top of the Eaglehorn bows and kill commands, this deck can just outright kill people. And if that plan fails, you fall back on Rhok'delar, you fall back on Deathstalker Rexar, you fall back on some of the late-game value generators, and you've got a second game plan. So it plays a lot like mid-range Hunter has traditionally done. It just does it without any minions. That's a whole new spin and a completely different angle that's a lot of fun. So, of course, what I'd like to do is actually see this deck in action. So why don't we go ahead and jump into some gameplay that was recorded live on my Twitch stream of the Kibler No Minions, All Spells and Weapons Hunter deck. Hey, Frenchie. Hey, K-Reiku. I think I said that already. I'm surprised for a second how you got rank 5. Yeah, we were rank 5 before the expansion even hit, so... Sproutastic says, believe me, I wish I could give myself double legendaries. I am going to make a Togwaggle deck, yeah, of course. So it looks like mulligans here, like a 2 and a 3 is probably fine. Warlock, I think, is probably likely to have some early game minions to make this better than Cat Trick. Let's just keep the 2 and the 3. Is Spell Hunter really that good? I've been losing to it with mid-range Hunter. I don't actually know yet, man. That's why I'm testing this. This is what we're going to find out. This is... Apparently Kibler had some success with this list yesterday, so we're going to see how his list performs. And let me get a deck tracker up so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. You can see the deck. Oh my god, don't freak out! Don't freak out, chat. I'm still here. Well, it's taking me a second, so maybe you should freak out. Okay, all better. All better. So guys, I have a lot of decks planned for today, like a ton. But, first, we're going to go through some of these decks people were playing pretty successfully yesterday. Oh my god. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's bad. Everybody keeps telling me, Wandering Monster is great. And I was like, I don't know, guys, there's a lot of downsides. That's my first ever Wandering Monster. So we have some context now. Oh, man. Hey, Regis, my fiance's back. Nice, Jack loves you. Mine does not return until Tuesday, so I still have a few days.
Is hashtag charity working yet?
It would appear not, man. I don't think anything happened there when you did the hashtag charity. It used to show stuff. Love the pink square spam, guys. Thank you for the Regis pink spam. It's always looking good. Well, that's pretty good. Gosh, we're just going to smork this guy down. Some incredible board presence so far. This is crazy. And we don't have much of a turn next turn. Deadly Shot, Hero Power. But even that, you know, if this stuff all lives, that would put him at 4 health. Did not anticipate this being a Smork deck. But the 3/5 is just doing some work. Like, it has really attacked a lot. Hey, Rowan DQD. Thank you, Rowan, for the beautiful Twitch Prime sub. First sub of the day, man. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna Smork, guys. This is Smork Hunter. It's not Spell Hunter, it's Smork Hunter. Rowan, welcome, dude. Let me go ahead and try to Well, Rowan, I need you to chat before I can whisper you. But Rowan, feel free to whisper me or a mod if there's any mods on to get an invite to the Discord channel. The Regis Guild and Twitch Discord for Twitch subscribers. And, wow. Alright. So that was not, I don't think, the normal win condition for this deck. But sure enough, Kibler Spellhunter so far off to a good start. There's no way we can lose with To My Side on our side. We'll see. Regis, what are you going to make the new emotes? And if possible, can we send you some possible ones? So I'm probably not going to use any like actual artwork you send me, guys. There's some risks there with like soliciting content from other people and copyright stuff. I don't want to have to like deal with that necessarily. I know most of you would be fine and would not try to sue me or anything, but
doodly doo, ding dong, doodly doodly doo. Also, you need a pink beard version of the usual Regis sub 1 emote.
Yeah, we could do a pink beard version, a breast cancer awareness version of the Regis Guild emote. I'd be fine with that for the ladies in chat. Well, it's kind of rude to assume the ladies like pink by default. My fiance hates pink. She's like anti-pink all around. So, either way. Maria, your name is actually pink though, so sometimes I suppose the stereotype is accurate, as stereotypes are wont to be. But thank you, Maria, for the 5-month resub. That is totally bonkers, insanely crazy. You're going to have the new epic loyalty badge in no time, it looks like. I really have some good 4-drops. I don't actually want to coin this Eagle Horn. I think we're just going to Hero Power. Like, this is just the same as having the Eagle Horn up, because we can just hit a 3-health thing anyway, so why bother? I don't know what this deck's about yet. Just Forge of Souls only. That's scary. Maybe Recruit Warrior? Yeah, it looks like a defensive Recruit Warrior. Okay, that's going to be tough for us, I feel like. I don't know that we're going to have the tools for that. I don't know. He might just have removal for everything. But anyway, in regards to emotes, so you can send me ideas. Yes, ideas are good. I already have quite a few ideas. There's probably only 5 or 6 slots left that I don't already have ideas for. Maybe even less than that. But I certainly like ideas. Or if you want to send like art, like I said, I'm probably not going to use the art. But if the art is inspiring and conveys the idea particularly well, then perhaps I would use the art. Well, not use the art, but that would still be helpful, I guess. Okay, that's getting better. The Emerald Spellstone. If you got the $25 sub, would you keep the Golden Regis emote forever? I don't think you keep it forever, unfortunately, Ninja. I think it only lasts while you have the sub. I wish that Twitch did stuff that was more forever, like you're suggesting. I think we just gotta play one of these. Not this one, though. Shoot, not this one. Play this one. We don't have any other secrets in the end, so that's kind of a busted spell. I gave this 4 stars, I think. Maybe I should have given it 5. It's kind of crazy good. So I don't think so, Ninja. As far as I know. And I certainly wouldn't want anybody to commit to $25 a month if they weren't comfortable doing that. Oh, just cool. Sleep. Yeah. Great. We do get a minion back, at least. Are we going to have what we need to win this game, guys? I just don't know. Like, right now, we can barely play anything. I need another secret. Look at this garbage. What do I do? I guess I have to just coin out this spellstone again. It sucks, but well, I have to play cards. I can't not play cards. We have to be the aggressor here. Pressure. This guy's got a super late game deck. So, we're going to get blown out if we're not careful. Probably going to get blown out anyway because we started too slow. Aha! Cheese Ball! That's a good name. Will you try Weapon Buff Rogue? Yeah, I will. Well, yeah, actually, I'm probably going to play somebody else's list. Oh, yeah, we have really good answers to that. You think this dude... How greedy can I be here, guys? You think this dude... You think this dude has a charge minion? There's no way he has a charge minion. I'm gonna be super greedy, guys. I'm gonna be so greedy. We're gonna make it look like we're just trying to smork him, right? And be super greedy. No way he runs a charge. Like, we have the clean clear, but he can't play Deathwing given freezing traps. So... you might think I'm just letting it live out there and letting him... like, Wandering Monster, you know? Wandering Monster's pretty common, so... oh my god, yes. We're so greedy and it paid off. That's just a dead card. It's a 12 mana Deathwing now. Oh my god. That's great news. That's so good. Bloodraiser Sleep with the Fishes again? He had it again? Ugh. That's kind of terrible. Terrible news. Because we can't play this. These don't work unless there's a minion. Sometimes I just wish they'd summon a 3/3, right? Ugh. We don't have a playable card. We just can't play anything. I'd give $20 for 2 my side right now. Any Temperance Priest later? So I played Temperance Priest yesterday. Can't kill my spark, unfortunately. So probably not any Temperance Priest. So I have to keep an eye on YouTube. I'll have a Dexperiment video up for that probably tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have 3 Dexperiments up today, so it's kind of crowded already on the channel. But is the Discord invite forever? Yeah, I think so, guys. I've pretty much resigned the Discord invite to being forever. I'm quite okay with that. You have so many good cards to draw that deal damage. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop him in the face here. I don't know exactly what his deck looks like, obviously, but this is 4 damage next turn. Guaranteed. He probably armors up to at least 5, so I don't think this presents a lethal opportunity, but if you get like Tracking, Kill Command, Eagle Horn, Animal Companion, to my side, Rhok'delar, Call the Wild, so many draws are going to be lethal, assuming just, you know, we don't know what he's going to play, obviously, but assuming what we know. I've been surprised over the lack of Dustbreakers I've been expecting to see. Like I told some people, everybody's giving me crap for not giving that card 5 stars. Has some real downsides. Dragon Priest is not going to be the best version of Priest. It's not a 5-star card. It's still a fundamentally good card, obviously. Like, it's going to be the kind of card that sees play. I mean, there's no question about that. Eventually, in the right sort of meta or setting, it's going to be played. There's that busted animation everybody talks about. Yeah, I see it. You're not actually immune, but it looks like you are. The card is good. Like it's a fundamentally sound card, obviously, and it's an incredible board clear attached to a nice body on turn 4. That's all good, but it's not gonna be that good right now. It has some downsides at the moment. No respect for Deathwing. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. What did I miss? How is this awesome deck doing? So far, it's 2-0. so far the stories I've heard are true. Can't wait for Togwaggles. I don't want to dust him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try a Druid Togwaddle, maybe Druid or maybe Warrior. I can't decide if I want to do the Explore and Guro stuff or if I want to do the Druid Mill stuff. Probably want to do the Explore and Guro meme version, because I'm not even sure it's a meme. I think it might be decent. You haven't tried the Druid Weapon yet, right? No, Twig and Medivh. We've seen it a couple times. We haven't tried it ourselves yet. I sure would like to, though. Is that the only spells Hunter? Yeah, it is. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. Hey, can you make a Rin the Disciple deck? I might make one and I might play dogs. So those of you that came in a little late, this is Kibler's Spell Hunter list. I'm going to be mixing it up today and doing a little bit of other people's decks and a little bit of my decks, kind of alternating back and forth. I want to do some pro spotlight decks for YouTube videos on top of Dexperiments as well, so we're just going to do a little of each. To my side. Oh, come on, Spectrum, cool. Why are there so many spammers now? Popularity has its downside, guys. 200 viewers must be the mark where people decide to spam you. I don't know what the deal is. But the spammers love to spam you at 200 viewers. Let's test this first. Okay, that was a good call. Could, like, let that get freezing trapped, but I want to get the 3/3 outright. Like, there's some advantage to that. Do not have a turn 5 play. Hopefully we don't draw one of the 2 cards we can't play for turn 5. Lesser Emerald Spellstone would kind of suck too, but we could figure that one out at least. It's gonna get freezing trapped. He now has a 5-mana Leok in hand. I mean, it's fine. It's an asset. He did remove it, and to remove my secret, like, it's kind of a good turn. Weirdly good, efficient turn. Another Animal Companion. It's pretty much the best draw in the deck, I think. I don't want to see Huffer necessarily, but to my side. Do I hold this? I might just hold this. I don't think it really matters against the 2-1. Well, actually, denying him the card draw is pretty valuable. Yeah, let's just hold it. We're going to refill our hand with the Rhok'delar and Rexar anyway. We have a lot of late game, so we can be a little bit cavalier with our resources, essentially. As long as we keep him light on cards. Silence for the trade. Glad we freezing trapped, actually. We got a lot of value out of that. That was kind of insane. I guess we'll 2 my sides. There's quite a few good outcomes here. Leok, oh, Huffer being the #1, yeah, great, nice. What a good card, it turns out. Would you duel me for a sub? No, K-Taz, I wouldn't sell myself out like that, man. I appreciate the sentiment, but I also I don't do 1v1s on stream very often. It's very, very rare. Hey, Mage Old as Dirt. Hey, Rodev. Hey, Peep Toad. Big Demon Warlock. What's that mean, like recruit, essentially? Like, well, I don't know exactly what that means. Barns with Void Lords, or what? What's the condition there? Big meta, everyone seems to have a big deck. I know, it's weird. Oh, alright, that's not too bad. Do I Rexar first, or do I just Rhok'delar first, guys? This is 7 spells. It's pretty good. Nothing I care about burning, necessarily. Rexar's not a very strong play, either. Rhok'delar's awesome. I just added minions to my deck. No! 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 He just added minions to my deck. No! Psychic Scream counter. No! Regis, no! I was like, man, this animation's taking forever. It's the first time I've ever played the card. This animation's taking so long. Why is this animation so slow? Oh, what an idiot. Oh, dummy. Rip Rhok'delar. He did it. Countered. Regis, why? What have you done? Hey, Mighty Rai, how's it going? Hey, Violin One Man. Hey, Odysseus. I love names that never show up in chat until something goes wrong. Then everybody's popping in, got something to say. Rita Sue King Trog in King Togwaggle? Yeah, that's one idea. Oh, I need to end the turn. Crap, sorry. Whoops. Psychic Scream, guys. Counter to Rhok'delar. I just didn't even think about it 1 second. Not even one lousy second did I consider that was a possibility. That it just wouldn't work. I almost wish it did say if your deck started with no minions. That would be better, right? Particularly this exact scenario. Exactly right now. If 7 plus this is 9, that's good. Let's try that. I actually need to kill him, so I'm going to start hitting with this. We have the Eagle Horn in hand, so this didn't exactly give me a lot of spells or anything. That pause you had there was perfect. Pink up so we can't see the misplay. Hey, Disco Combo, dude, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? I think you could legendary, but I'm afraid to crafting right now. I think that's ultimately a pretty smart decision. Wow, you had a good way to kill that. That sucks for me. That's garbage. And I missed a sub there. Who was that? Hold up. X-Buddy X1. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, X-Buddy. That's pretty awesome, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Could play a wolf, but I want something good in hand. I want a threat. What if your fledgling already has Wind Fury? This is not very good unless I get a charging Tundra Rhino combo with it. Because he could just ping it down in 2 pings, obviously. It's not very exciting. I mean, it's the best of those options, I think, though. I don't know if we'll play the Eagle Horns. That might be a mistake, but we have the opportunity to at least. Misplaced shuts off stream. Oh god, if that was the case, I'd never stream. If you wait until you have hindsight, you're never wrong. That's right, Rodav. That's very insightful. Dom of the Wise says, "Hey Regis, how you doing?" I did. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I'd wait on crafting for sure. Self-damage Warlock at Arena at 5 and 1. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Does this guy have room for the full combo with all these dragon cards? I doubt it, but I'm a little scared. Candle shot. Not very helpful right now. Nesting rock. I don't think I can get off very easily. Let's just take the grandmother. Man, guys, these cards are kind of tough. I don't feel like we're getting anything good here. These are both just absolutely going to die. Well, not this, because it has stealth and poisonous, I guess. This is absolutely just going to die if I play it. We'll just do this instead. Slow him down a little bit, see what happens. Hey, MTG, love the emotes, man. Looking good. Sub-hype indeed. What's been your biggest surprise card so far? Rhok'delar gave you a pretty good surprise this game. Didn't work at all. It's terrible. Oh, he actually does run Velen. Great. I love that he somehow fits all of this in. That's awesome. Great news. It's perfect. Does dude next mean also Kappa Kappa Kappa? Oh god. I didn't see who the username was at first. No, it does not mean Mill Paladin. It definitely doesn't mean Mill Paladin. Hey, Trevor's the name, dude. Thank you for the 4-month re-sub, Trevor. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate it. That's a ton of support with a $5 sub, dude. Thank you. Also, I think puts us at another new record for subs, or maybe just keeps us there, but at 482 now for subs, guys. 482 subscribers, which means there's a chance we hit 500, like, this weekend. I don't want to take that for granted, because it's not ever guaranteed. Because who knows when subs are going to fall off and stuff, but there is a chance. Do I actually just keep this hand? This stuff all goes pretty well together. I think I'm going to keep it. It's kind of big and greedy, but we have plays every turn, so I like the curve. The things work well together. The Spellstone in hand with the secret's nice. Did somebody say Mill Paladin? What do you think of the new mode, guys? It seems like people love dungeon runs. Like, so far, people are insane with dungeon runs. I'll make 100 accounts and sub to you. Yeah, do that. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. If that's within your means, sure. Sure. So, I'm thinking, guys, if we do get to 500, I'm kind of thinking I'll do an extra $50 sub giveaway. Like, on top of the normal 25 we do. Like, 500 and 1,000, you know, I'll do big ones. Like, well, 1,000's not even, that's never gonna happen, but 500, 500 I'll do it, like, so I would do the $25 giveaway, the normal one for reaching 500, and then toss on an extra $50 one, too. Just to recognize the huge milestone, so that would be a lot of fun. What deck tracker do you use? Weird Graham, I use Hearthstone deck tracker. Amazon Prime free trials, just all day, cycling free trials. Boom, 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 boom. I think they'd catch on. I think you'd get banned. I've heard Twitch knows that stuff. I tried out a new Hunter deck with Big Beast and the new Legendary, but it failed because I didn't have enough Big Beast. I kind of think the deck in general has that challenge. Oh my gosh. Still Big Priest, huh? Still. Ugh. Well, this really doesn't feel that good. Aha! Because it just trades into the barns here. We have to kill the Lich King, though. We can't kill the barns very easily. I mean, I guess technically... No, he's going to Freezing Trap the barn, so that's fine. Never mind, we have Freezing Trap up. We're good. Forgot about the Freezing Trap. Although I don't really want him playing another barn, so it's kind of a dilemma either way. 50% Xandark. So now he has a 6-mana barns. It's still a pretty good play of Big Priest. Oh, great, another Lich King already. Awesome. I love Big Priest. I think I'm gonna face tank it. I think we're okay to face tank. I think it's worth. This is just not gonna be very good against Priest. I mean, he's, you know, he's got clear out the wazoo, as they say. No Mountain Dew today? Did you say? Did you ask if I was drinking a tasty, delicious Mountain Dew? Indeed, I am. The Mountain Dew with a special Xbox One X promotion. In fact, indeed, I am. Okay, clutch to my side here, guys. Nailed it. To my side's pretty good. 1-star card. Lol. 1-star card indeed. Sellout mode, $50 giveaway. I know, right? 500 subs in just 5 months is very impressive and something you should be very proud of, as it says a lot about your quality content. Believe me, Lon Morrison, I am unbelievably astounded by it. I'm just flabbergasted, honestly. Oh, that's really good. That means he only has 1 left in general. It's really, really good. You know he's going to have a board clear here, but I mean, we've got to play this eventually. So, let's just make him have it. Just gotta have it. He's going to. He has 10 cards in hand. He's gonna have it. We know he has a Barnes. What else does he have? Spirit Lash plus Holy Nova? Just wanted to heal. Oh, I see. That's fine. He just healed for 4, kind of threw it away for free there. I don't really like that play, because he ought to know that this deck has a lot of ways to go along with, like, Rexar, for instance. He might need that Spirit Lash for removal later. Kodo's too expensive as a base, I think. Let's just grab a base minion here. Honestly, just take a cheap Stone Tusk. That's fine. Well, we could Strangle Thorn, I guess, too. It's a 6/6. Doesn't trade that well, though. I think I'm just going to Stone Tusk. We're going to call the Wild next turn almost always. We'll see. Product placement, sell out. Yeah. Definitely real. I want to play some Control Warrior, but I don't have N'Zoth, Lich King, or Deathwing. I can't seem to find a list for it. Like, how good would a Journey to Ungrow control deck be? I don't really know, man. That's a good question. Maybe we just look for the zombies here. I don't like our plays at all. Tundra Rhino is always a good kind of thing to work with. Oh no, this is going to be the world's most expensive Tundra Rhino. Wow. We can do this to make it 4 attack, I guess. That's pretty good against Priest. Or this. Might not need Taunt necessarily. They're both 9 mana is the problem, so you can't play anything with it. So Ironfur Grizzly makes a little more sense as far as mana considerations are concerned. I don't know, maybe I should have just played Call of the Wild, but it didn't threaten the guy, so I didn't want to. How many is this at? 2? So we can actually upgrade that to 3. That's not bad. I'm going to take the 8 mana version, despite the... This is fine. 3v4 is not that big of a difference. Why Diet Mountain Dew over regular? I honestly like the taste better because it's not so saccharinely sweet, but also it's a little better for you. Not as many calories, right? But it really at this point comes down to taste. Diet Mountain Dew just tastes like so syrupy to me now. I used to drink it like I was younger, but now it just doesn't feel right to drink it. Oh, little baby Sarah here, guys. So Call of the Wild here looks pretty good, I think, right? We get the Leok is nice. We're very likely to just do some things we want to do here. Sweet. We're going to Candle Shot down the Ysera even. It's pretty cool. Well, actually, this is... Well, we lose the damage, but the minion's easier to kill, so definitely this. How many threats does this dude actually have left at this point? We've killed both obsidian statues. We haven't killed the real Lich King yet, or the real Ysera yet. Or the real Yasharaj yet. So there's 3 big real minions and a couple Shadow Essence minions as well that we need to get through. So we still have a little bit to go. We are definitely not there yet. Couple big things left to go. Hey Regis, I was just watching your Katharina Hunter and then I saw you streaming. Nice, Pikachu. Thanks for hopping over. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hey buddy, man, thank you for the 5 bits. Also, of course, thank you for the sub earlier. That was also pretty darn awesome. Appreciate it, buddy. Did I miss bits earlier? Did somebody cheer bits I didn't talk about? Oh no, Moo cheered the bits. I don't know if I said thank you specifically, but I certainly talked about him. What? Oh my god. This is a thing now. Oh, seriously? Oh man, that's a good card. Well, shoot. That is a problem.
Aha!
I need to kill this before I play anything else. But we only have 7. I guess I could Eagle Horn up, but that feels really bad. This goes to 6 if I play it. Could trade both of those in, but then we're likely to lose something. I mean, I want a Deadly Shot, of course. Does Flare give me anything that's good? Not really, no, because I need 5 mana left. Kill command would be solid. What secrets do I have up? Wandering Monster and Explosive Trap. Those certainly don't threaten the board very well either. I guess let's just open with a Deadly Shot and see what we get. I've had the most health. Maybe I can hit something here. I don't think there's anything to hit. It's just gonna get... That's just gonna get... Oh, no, actually. He can't Shadow or Death this. Dragonfire Potion would be good, but that would leave his board in shambles, too. So, interesting. This might actually be pretty good. Trades one thing in. This trades that kills one of the 2 minions. Lich King gets Wandering Monstered. I don't know. We've got plays. Rhok'delar into 6 Deadly Shots? Yeah, that would be handy. If we had mana for all that. If you had Crushing Walls, you would have won. That's true. Oh, Ysera Awakens is like the perfect answer. Wow. Wow! Oh my god. I'm screwed. He doesn't know yet if this is freezing, though. You might think it's freezing. Hey chat, what's the condition for the Priest Spellstone to upgrade? It's just cast spells, right? Cast, doesn't have the text in here, but it's essentially just... Oh, wow, that's pretty good. In general. Maybe not super awesome here necessarily, but... So this would kill that. Tracking. Does tracking help me ever here? Well played? The game is not even remotely over. Get out of here, bro. We have a lot of ways to win. Are you insane? You're a madman. I can't use On the Hunt, of course, because it can't be targeted. Would be amazing with Candle Shot, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. So I'm going to take this Deadly Shot. I'm going to try to get a 6 or less mana beast that somehow resolves the Lich King, or, well, whatever, just something, I don't know. Or no, 4 or less mana, excuse me. This is not going to do the trick. 4 mana is not enough. This is a taunt, though. So, okay, that's theoretically enough. What do I want this to hit? I guess the 8/5? I don't know. I think we're screwed. I think this just gets killed. I think we're screwed. And he probably got like Ysera so we can use the Grandma. Oh, it has charge. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, you're right. This would be ideal. Oh, shoot. I had no idea this had charge. I just thought it was a beast. Oh, no. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. We would have been dead anyway, I think, but... Oh, maybe not. We had 6 health, didn't we? We would have been alive with 1. Oh, it had charge. I had no idea. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it one time. How do you guys remember this stuff? I guess you're not reading 200 chat messages at once. It's part of it. Mid-range big demon. Hey, Peep Toad, I'm happy to take a look at your list, but drop it in like Hearthstone or something. You're winning in our hearts. That's all it really counts to be. I'm gonna have to get some food, guys. I'm feeling like really hungry all of a sudden. Explosive Runes is the only secret in the game you can play around. Terrible card. It's very frustrating. The only secret you can't play around, maybe, you mean? It's better than I thought it'd be, I'll be honest, from what I've seen so far. I thought Explosive Runes was going to be hard to work with, but the inevitable damage is very good in a damage-based deck that's trying to kill you. As we'll probably soon find out. This does not feel very good, honestly, but... You play around it by taking Eater of Secrets, or Flare. You have double Flare in this deck, I think, or maybe just one. One Flare, apparently. I'll have to make this Flare count. It's going to get counterspelled. The dumbest interaction in Hearthstone, I think. It makes sense from a ordering standpoint from Hearthstone, but it does not make sense from a wording standpoint. Cool, Huffer. Hey, buddy. You can't activate Mirror or Runes with your deck. Mirror or Runes with your... Oh, yeah, with my deck. Yeah, that's true, actually. Well, we can. We can. We can generate beasts with Rexar. It's possible. It's not super likely, necessarily. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. If he's pinging on 4, I'm probably not too upset here. Probably not too upset. Okay. Hey, hello guys, Mia's here. How's it going? Alright, super defensive so far. I don't know what that means necessarily. Pretty bad turn though. Still sort of new to Hearthstone. How do you get the card counter thing in the top corners? This is an add-on you can download called Hearthstone Deck Tracker. Hearthstone Deck Tracker. Has Rhok'delar helped you so far? That's a funny story. No, I played it one time when I had minions in my deck. That's the gist of it so far. A pre-psychic streamed some minions into our deck, and we played Rhok'delar. That's been the entire experience I've had with the card. I just talked about this. So stupid. It's a dumb interaction. I know that based on the wording of these two cards, it theoretically makes sense, but the entire point of Flare is to destroy secrets. It should overwrite Counterspell. I'm sorry. It should be one special interaction. Live, live, live. Oh, cool. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. It's really good. What is the secret, guys? We have no idea, honestly. I guess we're going to Rhok'delar and just go face. Because I can't play a spell right now. It's too risky. I need a cheap spell first. It's a lot of cheap spells. Okay, Stampede, Hunter's Mark, Unleash, another Stampede, Flanking Strike, Kill Command, and Call... Well, we had Call the Wild in these already, but... Hunter's Mark is pretty good with Hounds, that's for sure. It's also a cheap spell, maybe, just to... Do you have a lethal setup here, ever? Hounds plus Kill Command is playable. That's 9 plus 2 Hounds is 11. So it's lethal if it's not... Hounds is 2. 6 plus 5 is 11. We just need to test the counterspell first. Then we have enough mana for that. Okay. So I think we're good. Could be Ice Block, I guess, technically. But, we'll see about that, I guess. I think it's Explosive Runes, yeah. Cool. Double Stampede. Regis, how do I get my Hearthstone deck tracker to look like yours? Mine has the generic one at the moment. There's like a setting that you can make it look like, I forget what it's called, like, it's like classic appearance, classic theme or something like that. I'm not sure. Stampede, concede, 2 OP needs nerf. I'd like to see that. That'd be a good play. It'd be fun. Candle Shot Animal Companion looks pretty solid. Okay. So far we're at 60% win rate, 3-2. I do not think I played particularly well, to say the least. I don't think we necessarily cost ourselves any games, though. I think both of the games I fumbled were probably losses anyway. The Big Priest is going to be really hard to stabilize. Did we actually win the game? I Rhok'delar even? We might have even won that game. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try to tank this down over multiple turns. He might buff it, of course. We'll see. Still might get it down. Might not, too. Just depends. But Explosive Trap could help deal with it, too, so. I guess we'll find out. No Spell Hunter, have fun, Regis. It is fun, yeah. This is Kibler's list. I didn't make this list, but it's pretty fun so far. Yeah, let's just Explosive Trap this time around. Yeah, that's the thing. I forgot that happens. It's okay, though. Unless he plays another secret, it's still gonna be fine. Unless he plays another secret. We'll see. No, okay. Do we Animal Companion or do we Flanking Strike? We just Animal Companion here. Cat Trick? Yeah, that looks familiar. Have you tried Elemental Shaman yet? We did yesterday. Yeah, it's following. It was pretty fun. We ever try to make the ancient one with the cube? Maybe. Wow, he deadly shotted that. That's interesting. And I'm getting candle shotted to the face. Okay, this looks like a pretty good flanking strike trade to me. We don't yet know what the secret is. It's probably Wandering Monster, if I had to guess. We need to upgrade this guy before we play it. So we're probably going to coin to my side next turn. Tracking. He's looking for damage, probably. Maybe a Rexar to buy him some time because he's out of cards. Tyson went like 10-2 this morning with it. It really surprised me. Which deck was that? Pondering Wizard? I didn't see. Oh, Ancient one with Cube? I've been trying for an hour to get Grumble to return a minion to my hand and have yet to been able to. It's making me sad. Oh, really? We didn't have that much trouble getting Grumble to go, I felt like. Oh, my God. Sure. We'll just do this instead. That's a pretty good turn. What do you know? Just kill 2 things. With 1 stone! That's interesting, Kovic. Yeah, I felt like we had a pretty easy time, actually, of getting it to go off. It was utilizing it once it had gone off that I felt like was a bigger problem. Probably gonna just trade into those. We're very likely to win the long game here, so the more successfully we can trade into this stuff, the better, I think. So he has a clear there, but he loses his only minion currently. I guess Rexar is really the only card we don't want to see because it gives him so much extra resource. Our plan right now is kind of attrition, right? And oh man, that's kind of bad news, guys. That's a lot of stuff coming my way. I can do this, but we're pretty much almost dead. It's 12, 13, 15 damage. We're dead to a lot here. Maybe the 3-drop we get will be a taunt? That could save the day. Oh, let me clarify. A good minion. Sure, Grovig. Yeah, that does sound a little harder. Oh, Pondering Wizard. Yeah, Spell Hunter so far has been pretty cool. I've been enjoying it. Oh, wow, he didn't hero power first. Okay, so he's kind of shifting game plans, and he did have the Rexar. That's annoying. That's fine for me. These are going to trade back fairly well. One of these is going to hit my 3-drop, so... Be something taunted, be good. Oh. Not great. I'm glad that it made the trade, but going to be tough to use, to say the least. We can coin call the wild next turn, so if we're alive, we're gonna be able for sure to clear here. Not cat? Okay. It has to be a wandering monster then. Oh, explosive. Okay, that's that too. That's not too bad. I just don't... 7, 12, 14. It's going to take me 2 turns to kill this guy. Can he kill me first is the question. Probably so. Depends on this Build-A-Beast, I guess. What do we want to see? Rexar for armor would be okay. Another Spellstone just for pressure, flanking strike, or kill command for like removal options would be alright. He didn't play his Build-A-Beast. That's really horrifying. Oh, and this is the worst draw imaginable. Misdirection. Wow. Okay. How can we have a draw this bad? I know there's a Hunter's Mark that we could use that with, but I feel like we need to activate the kill command as well, so... Man. Man. This is probably like a charging minion. We're at 4 health. Call of the Wild is just lethal, yeah. Good top deck. Never played this Build-A-Beast. Man! Not playing a minion really disrupted our hand. Our hand was good against the minion. It was not good as a proactive. We needed something to react to. We didn't have anything to actually play. That's a tough loss. That felt close. Felt really close. When people ask you for deck lists, you give them the big Hunter deck list. That's right. That's all you need. Yoshi sharing a budget weapon buff rogue, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's cool. Luster Onyx Spellstone, huh? You got that many death rattles. Nifty. I like it. Cool idea. Yeah, let's try this. I don't really know what Paladin's about right now. Probably an aggro, kind of buffy sort of Paladin. Aggro dudes. Call to arms sort of thing, I had to guess. If I had to guess. Have you tried Tank N'Zoth Druid? No. I'm assuming that's like Hadronox and Oakheart and stuff with a N'Zoth. With a lot of ramp. I don't actually know what that means. But sounds like that. I'm playing an Oakheart deck, and I haven't drawn Oakheart in 5 games. That's what happens if your deck is all around one card, right? You just get those stretches where you don't draw that card. And your deck is bad. Your deck turns bad. Death Rattle Rogue is getting a lot of play right now. Really? I have not seen it once. I'd like to see that. I swear sometimes you guys have very different experiences than I do on the ladder. Explosive Trap here really doesn't do much. Do we just go ahead and coin the Flanking Strike on the Murloc? Tide Color to keep it from getting out of hand. It's the one thing that doesn't have 3 health that does die to Explosive Trap, but I'm scared of the attack damage it does. And of course, this will actually trade with the 3 drops. I think this is debatable, but we do have Eaglehorn as well to kill 3 health things, so. Rallying Blade, okay. Don't really appreciate how much damage I'm taking here. I think this is going to be a problem for us. Do we just do this to make this our insane turn 5 play? Like, we still take a lot of damage and don't really deal with the board particularly well. But man, does our turn 5 become way, way better. Like, we might just have to swing on this turn 5. This, like, we're just barely keeping up if we, like, constantly Eaglehorn and we're just always behind. I think I'm just going to make an insane turn 5 here. To try to swing the board back in our favor. The explosive trap is basically useless, other than upgrading this. Freezing trap's fine. It's not good because these both have good battle cries. So I'm not in love with the freezing trap either. Hoping he commits to a spell finally. He's been holding that secret because he knows this is cat trick. He might just never actually do it. That's probably the better one to get back, honestly. Finja. Okay. Finja. Alright, we're all in on these wolves right now. It's probably token knife juggler paladin. Yeah, it's just regular Murloc, it looks like so far. It's weird. It's like it's not weird, but it's normal, but it's unusual to see a card or a deck we've seen 1,000 times before. Oh my god, Rexar. You're a superhero, Rexar. Oh my god, Rexar, I love you. Oh no. No. No! I still have to do it, of course, but it got way worse. Way worse. So much worse. I know War Leader's a thing, but these only go to 4 if they get War Leader. That's always 5, so... I'd have an extra minion on board, of course, but I still think that's a slightly better option for us. No, why didn't he go plus attack? Plus attack would have been so good for us. Blessing of Kings, that's a good kill command target. That's a great kill command target. This has got to be Noble Sack, right? So we'll weapon here to proc the Noble Sack. And I might still trade the 4-2 in, honestly. Just to keep Murlocs off the board, right? Because I'm a little scared still. I mean, what is this card? This is a secret. This is that other Hydrologist, the expensive Hydrologist. There's 2 cards in hand. Let's track and see what we get. That might dictate our play. Like, do we get something hyper defensive? Do we get Deadly Shot? It's going to be hard to get Deadly Shot off because he's going to have little dudes all the time. So I guess we'll just take the Wandering Monster here. Wandering Monster. We could take a value trade. That's kind of super weird, but doesn't really have a good way to do 1 damage. You might want to trade back. I wish we could clear the board for Spike Ridge, but I'm going to take the value trade. Of all things here. The weirdest of trades. How would you design a Paladin spell base secret? Oh man, I don't know. There's so many already. That's a hard question to answer. My god. Jeez, dude. It's not cool at all. Well, we know that this is gonna work. So let's do this to see if it's redemption first. It's probably Noble Sack. It's redemption. Okay. Well, that sucks a little bit. Aha! I don't want to have to hit multiple things here. I'm at 6 health, guys. I guess we have to do this, so we're gonna... Maybe I could have zombies first, but I kind of like how we handled that turn still. It was fine. Blowbat plus Gastropod is always clutch. We know this is a Hydrologist. We don't know what this card is. Probably like Spiker's Seed. No one our luck. We did it! We got it! To my side. Yeah, to my side might be good next turn too, because we have a pretty high likelihood of getting a taunt, right? But what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? It's not bad. 3-4. Take it. Save some health. Great. Great. Took the golden one. Regis is poor shaming the non-golden Wandering Monster. It has cool artwork. Don't blame me. That shadow it has is pretty baller. That was a tough game. That felt like we should have won. We're not winning with this deck like we're supposed to, guys. What's going on? Why aren't we winning? Aren't we winning? Gotta build Beast first. I don't think so, because we knew we had to kill the, well, I mean, in that case, I guess, did we have enough mana to play the Gastropod? I don't think we did, right? We only had 7 mana. So we wouldn't have had enough to play it anyway. We have to kill those with what we know. Because I wasn't even sure it's going to play that. Because we didn't know the secret yet, right? Like, we had to figure out how to resolve the secrets. Because I didn't know I was going to have to kill a second War Leader. I thought we might just take 2 damage from the dude. So we learned a little bit first. The reason you create things first is for information. But we also got information based on how we played the turn. Maybe we did have enough mana. I don't really know, but... You're not winning because no Minion Hunter is bad. Everybody tells me this deck is great. Everyone tells me this deck is amazing so far, but I don't know if I'm misplaying it or... Well, I know we've made a couple misplays, but I don't feel like that's strategically costing us wins yet. You think Spell Hunter's a good deck? I mean, it's had some good games. It feels better than I thought it would feel, honestly. I think Quest Mage is going to be a challenge, though. We don't have damage. Its hand is all removal. It is great. How do you feel about Deathstalker Rexar not having any new beasts? Does he not have any new beasts? They're not in the pool? Seriously? That's weird if that's true. What cards are doing good today statistically? Over the last day, for Kobolds and Catacombs cards at all ranks. Why is this not working? Give me a second. Kobolds and Catacombs cards, all ranks over the last day. To my side still has the highest win rate with Rhok'delar. Call to Arms, gaining some steam in 3rd. Oh, I hate this hand. Doesn't matter. Not taking damage anyway. Oh, this hand is so bad against Quest. We have no pressure. In fact, this deck feels like it's just bad against Quest, right? We do have Flare, I guess, but... but so far, just no actual way to do anything. No pressure applied. I'm going to Deadly Shot this 2-3, I think, next turn. That's the straights we're... No, never mind. He's getting my thing out, so... It's pretty bad, 3-drop. It's pretty bad. This turn is such garbage. So terrible. Wandering Monsters up there. Basically all the Spell Hunter cards, just like yesterday, are still high. Psychic Scream's pretty high. Level Up is doing well. Now that actually stuns me. That might... No, this is standard only, so Level Up's doing well. Valenier is doing pretty well. Dire Mole, Twilight Acolyte are all doing fine. Counterspell. No, they don't have Counterspell. No Huffer. Sad. Sad, no Huffer. It's gonna be hard without Huffer. Seven damage. This hand is just completely useless. Now, this is good against Doomsayer, I suppose. We got 9 damage next turn. This is never gonna activate. What do we need to draw? Flanking Strike is just absolute garbage. It's practically unplayable. I mean, I could hit one of these minions with it, but... is it actually worth it? I don't think it's worth it. We give him an easy ping. No, I don't think it's worth it. It's debatable, but... Notice my pack opening, says Humbler. Yeah, sure, what did you say? Hey, I opened 60 packs and got Temperous, Dragon Soul, Darkness plus Golden Valenier. All of those two were in one pack. Nice. That's a pretty good result, though, man. You can't complain too much. Dragon's Fury. Yep, that's a card. That's a card, alright. I'm happy that we got a target for that. That's something good at least. 6 damage over 2 turns here is not. That's 12 total. Still not there. I say 8 damage over 2 turns, 16. It gets us close if this lives. I will absolutely deadly shot that. I have no shame. No shame at all. Happy to deadly shot that. Actually, let's just... Oh, we can't even play the freezing trap. It's going to get freezing trapped anyway. That's fine. Put him to 10. If I draw another Eagle Horn, I'll be happy that I attacked here. But if I don't, I'll miss a charge. But I guess it doesn't matter. We're racing anyway, so... I don't care about the charge. What could we draw here that's good? To my side is solid. Call the Wild is always good. I hope that disrupted his hand. And oh, I didn't actually think he'd play it. That's pretty good for him. If that's all he had to play. Kind of assumed he wouldn't be able to play it. Look at his hand. What are we going to do with this? It's absolute garbage. I mean, do I trade just a deadly shot and keep a 3-2 alive? That seems awful. But what else can I do? I can hit him to 5. That takes me 3 turns to kill him. I think I'm going to just take the 50-50 here, guys. I'm just going to take the 50-50. It just is a freebie. Like, I'm basically saying I think it's better to do the damage now and let this die. But since I have a little chance here, let's take a 50-50, right? Like, we might as well. So it worked out. Cool. It's like, I'm not counting on it. Like, it's not the idea of the play, but it's just a free bonus, you know? Can I get a shout out to my opponent playing Raza Priest? Nice creativity, dude. Hey, now, it's a good deck. It's okay. I use hsreplay.net to check out the stats, guys. 492 wins with Shaman. Nice, man. You're almost to 500. Keep it up. You got this. How is he not overdrawing? God. He's played 7 bajillion. I mean, he's got 7 bajillion cards in hand. If he attacks here, he might overdraw. Might accidentally overdraw. Attack. Attack. Burn that Antonitis. Attack. Oh, you're too smart, buddy. You're too smart. I'll give you credit. Too freaking smart for your own good. There has to be a lethal draw here. Yeah. I actually like Bow better because it gives me 2... Well, it doesn't matter. Once we get to the hero power, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to take this anyway. It's fine. I guess it does technically matter. This is Ice Barrier, but it's not, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so he's on it now. Best case scenario, we draw Flare, right? He doesn't have it yet, and he ice blocks up again to find it next turn, and then we draw Flare and just kill him. That's the best case scenario. Flare is a 1 out of 13. Flare is a 3 out of 13. Oh my god, he's about to give me the Flare! Oh, Tracking and Flare both are pretty good draws. That's it, though. That's the only cards that matter. I have 2 cards that are okay to draw. That's literally the only thing that matters. And we draw Animal Companion. Great news. Great news. Can't play Rexar in case I need my hero power again next turn. It's just not viable. In case he doesn't win on Antonitis and he has to win on face damage, that could make a difference somehow. Oh, Explosive Trap will kill him in that scenario, though. He might fumble this if he attacks. He could kill himself accidentally. I don't think that'll happen, but it's possible. Are you riding the bus? What? Hey, Dr. Love, I'm doing well. Can I get a shout out for the most disgusting Murloc Belly Curve? Yeah, that was pretty tough. I'm way behind chat, man. Jeez. If I'm somewhat able to make an NA account after a pair of months of work, would you add me to play against some pure mill pally? My friends list is too full, can't guess. I'm sorry, man. Even for Mill Pally, it's still too full. Oh my god, he almost attacked. He's thinking about attacking. Surely he can't make that mistake, right? You can't possibly attack face here. So he has it guaranteed now. No, he doesn't. It could be the very last card. It could be the very last card. Oh, his board is full. His board is full! He goofed it! His board is full! He can't! Oh, he can ping! No! He can ping it! No! Oh no, he can ping it. Oh no, if only it had 2 health. Oh no. No. No, rip indeed. Oh, I thought he was gonna have to attack. He had to ping though. And still enough mana, of course, because that's how it works. Nothing is too full for Mill Pally. His board's not too full for Mill Pally either. No flare, that sucks, man. We drew what, 20 cards? No flare? That's tough. And like I said, I think this deck is a terrible matchup there, especially given our hand. And we still almost got there, even though we didn't draw the freaking flare. Flare there wins us the game every time. We would have held on to the flare until the very last second, right? And we would have won. I mean, he could have still won if we had flare, if he'd drawn his stuff faster, but he didn't draw his stuff faster, and we didn't draw flare, so between the two, that's where you land. Alright. Because I don't know if people have like learned to play better against this deck since yesterday, or if the meta has shifted a little bit, but I'm really not feeling like it's all that strong. It's fine. It does some cool stuff, but it's a little bit too reactive so far. It's I'm not able to make plays that like I'm not able to dictate the course of the game, right? Like I'm waiting on my opponent to do stuff all the time and kind of playing from behind, and that's harder to do. I don't really know what I need yet. I want to spend this mana point, but I might wait because I don't know what I'm looking for. Any tips, Regis, for this mid-range hunter list? Let's see. Looks good so far. I mean, Dire Mole, yeah. Spellbreaker I like. Leroy's good. Yeah, it looks good, man. I don't see any changes. I have technically found that 1 Hounds was working better for me than 2, but that was in a totally different meta, and of course it's tougher when you don't want it to be. So who knows? That could still be right, but otherwise it looks fine. I like that you didn't run Rexar. I don't know if that's my choice or not. Oh, great. Just had the perfect spell damaged answer to that Huffer. That's great news. Guys, guess what? We're going to get another Huffer. Oh, okay, good. It's a little better. I wish this weapon weren't here. It's making me scared. I'm nervous about it. You should play me No Minion Hunter versus No Minion Hunter. Guys, I don't really do duels on stream. I'm sorry. That's, I feel like I'd lose somehow still. Even against the mirror match. In before Blizzard unnerfs Novice Engineer so that Mage can't ping it. That would be great. The old 1-2 Novice. That was even before I started playing Hearthstone. I think Novice was already a 1-1 by the time I started playing. And I've been playing a long time. It's like this just never has a target. I don't... So we don't have a good turn 5 right now. We have a solid 4-mana play. We have a good 6 and 7. We have some value generation. I think I'm going to look for just damage. Like, he's already at 19. I think that's his biggest weakness here. So yeah, I like Kill Command a lot. Technically, Flare becomes good against rogues these days, but we don't know if he has secrets. Could you make a video on Weapon Rogue? I essentially will, yeah. We'll play some Weapon Rogue later today. This is probably going to be my last game with the Spell Hunter. I don't know if I've fumbled this deck, if I've just played it terribly, I don't know if I'm mulliganing incorrectly, but I'm doing something wrong because it doesn't feel good yet. We've lost a lot of games. We won a couple that felt okay, but maybe the meta has just shifted. I'm not sure. But so far, the Spell Hunter feels kind of iffy. Has anybody got any insights into why that might be? Why I'm not seeing the results I would expect to see? This is indeed Kibler's list. Yeah, Sonic Blue. Are we doing something out of order? Are we doing something weird? That's a good flanking strike target. Can't weapon up. Sad. Oh, that's really good. That's a lot of damage. He goes into 16 next turn after he trades. We could hit him to the point where he goes down to 13. I think I'm going to hold the weapon just in case. But there is an argument to be made to just go face with it already. But just because we have so much damage. And we have another weapon coming soon. But we have one turn before we'd want to play this anyway. We'll 2 my side next turn almost certainly. Is this Kibler's list? It's Kibler's list, yeah. MTG summed it up, yeah. What cards do you think is worth crafting for those with limited dust? I can't make recommendations yet, Luck. There's just too much in the air, too many variables floating around. We don't know yet what's going to be good. The meta could look totally different in 3 weeks. There could be an unbelievable deck somebody discovers. Oh, Leeching Poison's pretty good. It's a good answer to my kill commands, man. A little more excited about Huffer now, to be honest. Since we have Rhok'delar, I'm going to go ahead and do this. He heals back up to 14, but he probably does take some damage from trading or something as well, so it's not likely to be just a straight heal. It might be. He might have, like, you know, backstab, eviscerate or something that clears and he gets to heal up to 14. Rhok'delar takes him down to 10. Then we just need a beast for these kill commands. Backstab, counterfeit coin, eviscerate, or prep evis. Swashbuckler. If he doesn't kill it, we just have lethal, right? No, we're 1 off, aren't we? Yeah, we've got. Oh no, he didn't heal. I was counting on him healing, but if he doesn't heal, we just obviously have lethal. The no heal there saved us. I just said backstab being a Winter Wisp. What kind of deck should I make? You can make like a big hunter. You can make a big Death Rattle hunter, like I tried. You can make a spell hunter with just a couple beasts in it. It's not a no minion hunter, but Tice had a slightly different list and went 9-1 at rank 2 with it. What was his list like? 17 up for me says, hey man, just wanted to thank you for your awesome card reviews. Thank you, 17. Appreciate it. I finally have 4,800 dust. What do you think of crafting Thalnos and Gul'dan? Thalnos is always a pretty good safe craft. Gul'dan is also seemingly going to be pretty relevant, so those both seem like fine choices if that's what you want to craft. Are you planning a free-to-play series for the new set? Yeah, I'll probably do some budget decks for the new set. That's the plan. I saw the auctioneer, thought this was my game, and got super worried. Not your game, apparently, huh? Okay, got some secrets. That's cool. Don't be quest. Don't be quest. Don't be quest. Don't be quest. Could you bless my card pack? Sure thing, Lord Sauron. Your packs have hereby been blessed. May RNGesus be ever in your favor. Or actually, vice versa. May you be ever in RNGesus' favor. How you doing up there, RNGesus? Doing good? Lord Sauron's got some packs coming? Okay, deal. Sounds good. Off the top of my head, he didn't run Kill Command, had another secret, and no flare. Okay, interesting. Well, I don't feel like the Kill Commands have been too bad. I feel like they've actually done some work. So I'm not upset about the Kill Commands by any means. I'm just going to Explosive Trap this one. These have a higher upside, I think, against other minions, so let's just Explosive Trap this one. It's hard to get that kind of one-for-one value of Explosive Trap. I know there's theoretically you could get more, right? Like you could play multiple things, but I'm happy to just kill a Sorcerer's Apprentice here. A lot of his things have 3 health in Mage, so. Counterspell. No. Cool. I hope that's Explosive Runes. It's very hard for us to activate that. We can eventually, but it's not easy. Regis Guild, we giving people free rank 5s. Oh yeah, people are farming us for rank 5 all weekend so far. Just rank 5s everywhere. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm actually okay with freezing trapping that. Theoretically protects my 4-1. He might still ping, of course, but that's gonna kill his turn. He might just replay this, of course, as well, but that's still costing him mana. All fine. It's disrupting his turn. That's good news for me if it's doing that. And we got the Spellstone, was the most important thing. And we know it's not counterspell, thank God. So we can actually cast this. Because when I play Spell Hunter, I never mulligan Emerald Spellstone, and I'm having a bit more luck than you. That's good insight, actually. See, that's the kind of thing I was asking about. Like, is there something here that we could do to elicit a little higher win rate? You know, sneak out some wins that we're not getting currently. And that does indeed sound like the sort of thing you're describing. Going 12 might just be worth it here. Does this guy run AoE?
Aha!
Well, even if he does, who cares? Theoretically, it's able to keep a minion alive, because he could trade ping. I'm gonna kill one. I think there's debates to be made both ways, but can you give any suggestions to improve my weapon buff? Well, I haven't really played weapon buff a lot, so my insights are fairly limited. I just don't know enough. I can tell already by looking at the list, it feels to me like you might have too many like conditional sort of cards. In other words, you've got like Shadow Steps and a ton of weapon buffs and some secrets and stuff that all seem like they... there's a lot of things that are only good when there's another card with them, and that makes me nervous. That makes me a little nervous. Sometimes cards like that can fall flat. Oh my gosh, even sprints. Yeah, like sprints feel really slow. I would try to. You've basically got outliers, right? You've got a lot of low cost cards and a lot of high cost cards. I think. I guess not a lot necessarily, but like Sprint is way separate from the rest of your list, and Shadow Step is kind of out there too as a 0 cost card. If you could squish in the mana a little bit, I think you might be better off. Just bring in a few of those outliers. Like, you already have card draw with Elven Minstrel. I feel like sprints are just overkill. Without preparation in particular, sprint is just a huge mana commitment. So, I obviously haven't played your list, and I think your idea is to always draw your Kingsbane. But actually, yeah. Well, let's play one more game, I guess. I didn't really talk about that being the last game. I think I had said that a couple games ago. But how many dungeon runs have you completed fully? Just one. Just one. How does everyone feel about the new DLC? Personally, I'm not enjoying the dungeon runs a lot. Plus, the new cards to shake up the meta, always good. I'm having a lot of fun so far. It did have kill command. It had Venomous Trap, or whatever it's called. Okay, Venom Strike? Yeah. Interesting. I think Candle Shot's a good start. Just hit rank 10 with this no minion hunter deck. Also, I only mulligan the Spellstone if I have no secrets in hand. Well, we've kept the Spellstone a handful of times when it looked like it lined up with some secrets. That sounds a bit more like what I'm doing, but... I had pretty good luck with a similar build to No Minion Hunter, and I always hard mulligan for Spellstone and Secrets. Wandering Monster being the best usually. Okay. I don't think Flare is going to get a ton of value here. Well, he could steal one of my secrets, actually. Aloha and good morning from Hawaii. Hey, Malvicino, man. Sounds nice. Weather here is awful. Cold. Stormy. 38 degrees right now. What's colder than that? It was like under 30 yesterday. Well, crap. I'm not happy about that. I think I gotta take this trade, right, guys? This was a good thing to draw, just to buff it up, but... Still not that great against Priest, I feel like. Regis, how would you change my Reno lock? Let's see. Does it actually have Reno? Wow, yeah, it's wild. Okay. I clearly don't play a ton of Reno Lock and Wild, but I feel like Doom might not be necessary. It seems like you already have, like, Twisting Nether and... Yeah, maybe it is. Wild does have pretty crazy boards that happen, so... Huh, he just replayed it. Okay. I'm gonna have to cycle this Flare, guys. I know theoretically he could get one of our secrets, but I don't see that happening, so... Gonna go ahead and take this attack, just in case it gives me like a two attack, 3-drop. You might also think that signals Explosive Trap and play an attack before buffing something, or do that too. That's also a thing. Yeah, that's a pretty good one actually. Yeah, I'll take it. That's great. That's a really good result. It's awesome. I feel like Priest is just too good against this card, though. Hey, Regis Gilbin, did you see my Whisper? I did, Harding. Yeah, I haven't had time to think about it, but let me see. I'm not really taking deck requests today. Sorry, dude. Well, really hardly ever do I take deck requests. Very rarely in special circumstances. I appreciate the thought, though. Thanks for sharing. And I'm happy to take a look at lists if you have them, like to review or whatever, real quickly. But I don't usually play submitted decks on stream. Anyway, back to that Reno Lock. Yeah, it looks fine to me, man. It feels like maybe you don't have enough demons for Skull of the Minari and Kroll, because those things kind of go counter to each other, but I haven't played it, so I don't know how that feels. So does it feel bad, or does it feel good, for instance? I can't really begin to guess how it would feel. This is so dead to Dragon Fire Potion. Just so dead. So dead. But it's so much damage if I hit it, guys. It's so much damage. Like if double Leok hits, or double Huffer or something, or Leok Huffer even, we could just hit so hard. We might make trades. Let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna go face. Like, let's just make him have it, right? Because with tracking and Animal Companion and our hero power, we can always just eventually get there. Or theoretically, we can eventually get there. Usually, we can eventually get there. I don't have Karazhan. Can you recommend cat trick replacements? Well, he does have the Dragonfire. Great. Sick. It's pretty good. It's not easy to replace, I don't think, personally, but... Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna save this for next turn. I think. I don't know what I need from it, so... I'm gonna save it. You probably need a kill command, right? But if he does clear or heal a ton, we might want to, like, get Rexar or something. So, I don't want to, like, walk too far down a path that I don't have an answer to. So here, I kind of need to draw it. Let's just see what we get. Cat Trick's going to give me the most consistent, reliable damage. And nothing there was, like, crazy value. Okay, so he needs to have a heal or a taunt or something here. Anduin heals him a little bit, but he never gets to heal again, which would make our hero power very, very powerful. I don't know what this deck's exactly about. We haven't seen that many cards. Oh, Priest of the Feast is awfully good. That's tough. To my side replacement, I really don't want to craft those. You have to find a spell that you can play, right? Like, oh my god, did he just give it to me? I didn't even think about this. 7, 9? Oh, he did. He just gave us lethal. Cool. He only had one spell, so... He healed for 3 and gave me 4. It worked out perfect. We had a good answer to the Priest, too, though, so... It just happened that 2 cards we drew were a good answer to Priest. Nice! Okay, yeah, that's a good ending spot, I think, for the Spell Hunter. And there you have it, folks. That was the Spell Hunter by Kibler. a pretty interesting deck. Got off to some slow starts, had some fumbles, of course. Playing new decks and new interactions are always a little challenging. But it still succeeded a lot and certainly exceeded my expectations. Now, that said, I do think, as I suggested previously at the very beginning of the video, that I think Lesser Emerald Spellstone's really the carry in this deck. Just the interaction with this and Secrets is enough of a core to make this deck really successful. I never felt like Rhok'delar or To My Side were all that great. Of course, you do have to get cards from Rhok'delar for it to be a success, as I very clearly demonstrated can backfire, with Psychic Stream in particular. But I don't feel like these were the driving force behind the card. So, although this deck was good, I think what's going to happen with Hunter, well, I guess we'll find out, but I think we're just going to see sort of a secret Hunter with Lesser Emerald Spellstone become more relevant and become more dominant in the meta than necessarily Rhok'delar and To My Side. I don't think you have to run all spells for these kind of flanking strike and Lesser Emerald Spellstone, these new really valuable high-powered cards from Kobolds and Catacombs. I think these are good enough. You don't need these necessarily. So we might see these fall out. Of course, we'll just see how the meta shakes out. Maybe this is a really good list and it stands the test of time, but I have a feeling To My Side and Rhok'delar are still going to fall short, and really the power curve and the power turns here are 4 and 5 with Flanking Strike and Lesser Emerald Spellstone. So we'll keep an eye on it, but that was a really fun deck, and great idea by Kibler and a handful of other people, of course. Also, we're tossing this one around. It's pretty obviously a deck challenge from Blizzard. Like, it walked itself down a pretty narrow path, but clearly Kibler built this one with some internal consistency and some strength, and that's always a good kind of deck to play. So all that said, if you guys have any thoughts, comments, or questions on this deck, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.